exactly what I'm talking about. See? So tonight, we want to share with you guys an opportunity that is changing and transforming the lives of many people around the world, including ours right here, many of ours right here. Tonight, before I go into anything else, I just want to just let you know a little bit about William, right? He's the one who's going to be presenting tonight. I just want to let you know this young man is being of a great inspiration, not only in my life, but in the life of many of us. Because no matter how young he has been, right, he is, and especially when he took this opportunity, he was able to capture the vision, and today he is seeing the results from what that decision he did that day is causing. He's not only being able to be of a blessing to his family and friends, but to other people he didn't even knew before, right? And that's what this opportunity is about. It's not just about just ourselves and our goals, but what I was even noticing, we get to impact the lives of so many more people just around us. And, today I'm just going to present to you guys a leader of great integrity. He's showing us, how we can still do it no matter what our age is, no matter what our dreams are. If this is just him in a couple of years, we could see so much more coming through in the years to come. So without further ado, his name is William Rodriguez, and we're going to have him with you tonight. I want you guys to receive him with a strong applause.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Great.
Great. Let's give another round of applause to this great leader. Thank you so much. Like he said, my name is William Rodriguez. I'm not that young because of the age. It's Rio Vida. That's why. Who's here for the first time? Okay, perfect. We have new people. That's a good thing. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself before I start talking about this opportunity. Like you guys see, I'm pretty young. I thank God, the first thing that I want to say tonight, because I was presented to this opportunity about 2 years ago. I want to say that at that point, I needed an opportunity because I came here from the Dominican Republic. I came with a dream. It wasn't my choice to come here. It was actually my family's. I wanted to stay there, but they're like, you need to come here because here you're going to get a better future. So I trust them. And I came here, we came, thanks God, everything was good. I moved to Connecticut, where I started working 2 jobs, full-time in school. And I was seeing the way the world is moving today. Since I was a kid, I always had a lot of dreams. I always had that big heart where I wanted to do great things, not only just having one job. I was studying at that point in engineering, electronic engineering. So I just didn't want to just stay in the engineering field. I wanted to just go out there, travel. I'm a lover of Europe, and the first thing that I came here and I started looking was at how can today I do something so tomorrow I can make my dreams come true. And at that point, it wasn't compacting to me that career that I was building, it was going to give that freedom to me so I can travel. So at that point, I started looking at opportunities. In my second year of college, I found myself working about 45 hours a week, taking 15 to 18 credits, and seeing how many friends of mine were coming back to school to get a master's to revalidate their career because out there's no jobs. So I started thinking, I'm saying, okay, if my future is depending in a job because I'm studying, I need to look for something else because if I depend on a job, I'm not gonna have that foundation, that security where tomorrow I can go and do more things. I'm a Christian, and I always thought I love God. I trust His word, and as a kid, my father always told me that there's no things that you cannot do. In your heart, if you propose yourself to do something, you can do it. And I was looking myself at that, and I'm like, okay, if I stay with a job, I'm only gonna go with security, job security. I'm not gonna have that freedom to enjoy it with my family. I'm not gonna have that freedom if I wanna travel tomorrow with my wife, with my kids, I'm gonna be able to do it. So at that point, I started looking up. And I thank God, one day I went into the library and I picked up a book from Robert Kiyosaki, where he started saying that he was going through the same things that I was going at that point. And at that point, my father called me and he's like, I'm going to present you an opportunity where you can do those dreams that you want to become true. We have a great company, we have a great foundation, we have a great product, a product that is in over 107 countries, that you can take advantage of it. And that was one day I came to a presentation just like you guys are today. And from that point on, my life changed. My life changed because the path that I started walking that day was different. The mentality that this team, that For Life offers to us, is a different mentality from out there. Because out there, we see that if we want to make money, we can get a job. If we want to build a career, we have the opportunity. But if we want to influence people, if we want to help others, we don't have that many opportunity to do it. But let me tell you something, if today you came here because you want an opportunity to make an extra income, you're in the right place. If today you're looking for an opportunity where you want to have freedom for your family, you're here today. But if today you're looking for health and wellness, let me tell you something. This company has some great products, some great supplements that can benefit you and can benefit a lot of other people. So I just want to start talking today about the historical moment that we're living today. Who here works? Who has a job? Everyone, right? There's no people that have no jobs. That's a good thing. You guys seen today how the income, how the industry, how the world is moving, how the income is going down. It's not that it's going down. We have inflation. Inflation is a big thing. We go to the supermarket, and today we go to the supermarket, we buy something today, we spend $100 to $500. We go to the supermarket 30 days later, and we see how that same amount of things that we bought that day, it's more money today. It's not our fault. It's because the inflation, the cost of life is going up every single day. And unfortunately, I don't know if the jobs that you guys have, but if in my job, I go and ask my boss today to give me a raise so I can pay the things that I paid before for a different price, so I can pay it today, I don't think he's going to give me a raise. I think he's going to let me go because there's all the people looking for opportunities. Another thing that we see is bankruptcy. That's one of the main reasons why my family came to the United States. And that's another reason why my family started doing this business here in the United States, because of bankruptcy. Because of how many businesses today are going into bankruptcy. This is more percentage. It's actually 95% of the business in the first 5 years are going in bankruptcy. In today's world, we are in the knowledge area, and in the knowledge era, we're seeing how many companies, many big companies are going in bankruptcy. I don't know if you guys know, but big companies like Nike are losing money. You guys know about Radio Shack? You guys all know about Radio Shack. You guys know that it's a good company. I work for Radio Shack. I'm a sales associate. I was just told a month ago that they are closing about 25% of the stores. Why? Because the way of making money are changing today. I see how they're letting go of so many people. And not only that, insurance companies. Big companies that thousands and thousands of people are depending on that company. And let me tell you something, I don't know if you have seen that, but those companies doesn't think about your family. Those companies don't think about the things that you have to cover in your daily life. If they need to let you go, they just give you a letter saying, hey, William Rodriguez, I don't need your services anymore. I'm sorry. We go to the government to get the check, the monthly check. The government is going in bankruptcy. It's not a secret. The way that economy is moving today is way different from a couple of years. I remember that my family always told me that 15, 20 years ago, they could go out to get a job, to get a good job, and they will come back at home 5, 6 hours later with 3, 4 offers. But today that's not happening because the way of making money are changing. And the thing is that economy is not bad. It's the way we think. But because how many people we see enjoying life? Who knows Dubai? The city Dubai. How many rich people are investing money in that city? That city 5 years ago was nothing. Was a desert. Today it's a big city. But I don't know you guys, but we're not able to enjoy it because the way our mentality is still like the 20th century. And today our mentality, we have to change it to the 21st century. That's why so many companies are going in bankruptcy. And why is that happening? Because we think that it's not something bad, but our parents told us in the 20th century, you go to school, you get a degree, you get a job, and you're going to be able to do everything. But today we're seeing how people like Steve Jobs made a lot of money. He didn't finish school. The owner of Facebook is the most rich guy. Because why? They take advantage of a mega trend. And that's what we're going to show you today. A mega trend that's today, 22% of the millionaires in the United States are coming out. So one other thing, after they were telling me about all those things that are happening, I was so negative. I was like, is this guy who's going to talk about the same thing that I live every day? But he asked me a question. How will you feel if time and money will cease to be a problem in your life? How will you feel if tomorrow you can wake up and money is the last thing you think about? I always think, thanks to this business, I always, in the morning, I always start thinking about the things that I thought the day before. And I found myself thinking about money. 70% of my thoughts, they come down to money. Is that because I think about it's not because I'm in a bad position, but because I need more money to live better. In today's world, everything moves in money. It's not something bad, but we need money to live. We need money to survive. We need money to eat. We need money to give our family security. So everything we think about is money. Imagine the people that are wealthy. Imagine the people that have money and time. Will they think about money that much? They don't think about money that much because their problem is not money. Their problem is how to spend money. And I want to have that problem. Now, just think about how you feel if time and money will cease to be a problem. Because today we know a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people that have jobs that have good income. I know the career that I was pursuing in school, an engineer. I was told that I can make about $70,000. I have a cousin that just graduated from it, and he's making about $75,000 a year. It's a great job. He has a new car. He has a new house. He has a job for the past 6 months. Well, I see that he get out of his house at 6 in the morning, and he comes back to the house at 7 p.m. And one thing that I don't like about it is that you don't have that time, that freedom to enjoy it. I want to have money, but I want to have freedom. So we see people that have a lot of money, but have little time. Now, you guys know people that have a little time, they have much time, but they have a little money. Unemployed people. But let me tell you something. This opportunity that we present to you today is an opportunity that I can offer you money and time. Do you imagine yourself waking up tomorrow and the first thing you can think is where I'm going today? I want to travel. Just take your wife and let's say, love, let's go. Let's go to the airport. Let's see the first plane that goes out of the United States. Let's go to Italy. Let's go to Malaysia. Let's go to China. But those things, when we were little, we always thought about those things. But what happened today? It's because in the world that we're living out there tells you, don't dream because those things are not possible. Let me tell you something. I know people that live here, that comes to this mini, that are living that life. Do you imagine having the freedom to do the things that you want? I imagine many of you guys who have jobs like what you do. But it gets to a point that it's a little tricky. Because there's all the things that you want to do. I don't know, I like tennis. I would like to, apart from what I love, electronics, I would like to one day just play tennis. Or one day help other people. But because we live in a world where freedom, it's not something that everybody has, we cannot enjoy those things. A business that from the commodity of your house, anywhere in the world, you can do your business. Spend 2 to 3 hours a day and you can do your business. But the best thing that this can offer you is a lifestyle that you deserve. Unfortunately, today, the money that we make in our job is going to tell how we're going to live, where we're going to live, what we're going to eat. But do you imagine yourself giving your family the life that they deserve, not the life that you can pay? Your kids giving them the time that they deserve, not the time that you can give them. giving your wife that time. I see that a lot of people, are getting apart. Sometimes it's because of money, but most of the time it's because time. Because families don't have the time to enjoy it. Do you imagine yourself sitting every day in the morning with your kids, with your wife, enjoying breakfast? At the middle of the day, coming home, enjoying lunch? Every holiday, you can be with your family. Do you imagine that? We always think about those things, but we never make that step to make that happen because we're scared. But let me tell you something, this team here is going to help you do those things. Now, what options do you have to increase your income? What options we know to increase our income? The first option that I thought about when I came here, it was employment, getting a job. Who has one job here? Everybody has a job. Now, who has two jobs? Who has two jobs here? Nobody? Oh, you guys good. That's a great thing. I know people that because they have one job and they have a lifestyle, because of inflation, they have to come down and get another job. That was me 2 years ago. I was paying rent. You have 3 jobs?
2 jobs.
2 jobs?
No, before.
Okay. But you got that second job because at one point you knew that money wasn't enough. At that point I was like that. At that point I had to pay rent, I had to pay school. I got a car, so I had to get another job. Because in today's world, not everybody with one job can make everything happen. Now another way of making money is making a business. That's the thinking that my family today is having. If I put a business, everything is going to be easy for me. I can make money, I can wake up at the time that I want. I remember when my parents had a business back in DR, he was the first person that opened the business. I remember him leaving the house at 6 a.m. and coming back at 9, 10 p.m. because if he doesn't open the money, he doesn't take care of the business, he doesn't make money. And today, you guys can walk Kennedy Boulevard. I live in Newark, and I walk through the main streets in Newark, and I see how many businesses every day are closing. It's because the time that we're living today, that's not the way of making money. Those big businesses, you guys see Macy's, you guys see JCPenney, they're closing thousands of stores because people don't use that way of commercialization today. It's a different way. Now, another way is investments. When I read that Robert Kiyosaki book, that was one thing that was telling me, you can do investment right now. But he wrote that book in the 90s, about 90s, 80s. Because investments today is not the best option. We've seen how many people have lost everything, family, money, everything, their life because of investments. Because the stock market today is not something secure for you to depend on. Okay, if we one day get to be rich, to have a lot of money that we don't mind about the money that we lose, we can put money into investments. But the stock market today is not going to offer you that freedom. Another thing is loans. We all have credit cards here, right? That's a great option to have an income. Let's go on vacation. Let's use a credit card. We always use a credit card for everything. I personally, my first credit card that I had it the day after I was 18 because I wanted to have a credit card so bad. That was the biggest mistake I ever did. I remember going about 2 months later to my country, bought flight with the credit card, paid everything with the credit card. Then when I came back, I had, still today, well, I just stopped paying the credit card like 2-3 months ago because I wanted so much money on the credit card. But it's funny, you guys laugh, but every family today do that. We see family that they spend years and years and years paying credit card. One vacation that they took one day for 1 week. So the things that we know today doesn't offer us that freedom, that foundation to do the things that we want. So let me tell you guys something. You guys want to know how to have that freedom that I talked to you before? Of course. Now, the opportunity that we're going to present to you today, that opportunity that got my eye, is the opportunity of the 21st century. It's what's called network marketing. Many of us know network marketing. Here in the United States, it's not a new thing. It has over 60 years. We have heard a lot of good things, a lot of bad things. Now, let me tell you something. Network marketing was created when humanity was created. You know why? Because all of us share things when we like it, and share things when we don't like it. I don't know if you guys live here that much. And you guys all from Jersey City here? Many of you guys out of Jersey City? I said Newark, that if I go to a barbershop, if I go to a place that I like, the first thing that I do when I get home, I tell my parents, I tell my siblings, I tell everyone, because I like it. So that's the way network marketing grows. Now, before talking about network marketing, I'm going to explain to you the traditional marketing, what we were talking before. You have a factory here, and us, the customers, are down here. Normally, a product that's made in the factory at a 30% of the price. Now, when it gets to the customer, we pay 100% of the price. You guys knew that? We are that victim that pay the 100% of the price. And these people, wholesale, warehouse, stores, promotions, they are the people that get most benefits. But now, let me tell you something. Today, that's changing. That's why we see so many companies, so many warehouses, so many factories closing, because that's changing today. Because the factory found out that sending the product straight from the customer, just like we do in network marketing, is an easier thing. Now, let me ask you a question. Who here do the shopping for the house? The grocery shopping. So you guys know about buying things and, getting everything out of your pocket. If I tell you today that there's a supermarket called Williams Supermarket that you can pay 100% of the product, 100% of what you're getting, but if you share that, if you consume those products, if you like it, you're gonna get 64% of what you spend. What will you do? You will still go to your shop, or you will go to my shop? To my shop. So that's the way network marketing works. Today, our company, our network, is offering you the 64% profit of whatever you consume or share with other people. Now, how that difference from the traditional marketing? Well, traditional marketing is something old. That's the 20th century, the way 20th century business people thought about. 50, 60 years ago, they started thinking that this might be more reliable. That's why we see here travel agencies closing today, because it's easier for the airlines selling the products straight to the customer. That's why we see here so many gyms, so many companies, phone companies, telling you, if you bring a friend, if you bring someone that you know, we're going to give you money for it. That's why we see so many people offering you the opportunity to share something, to get something. That's network marketing. If you share something with someone that like it, they're gonna go back to the place. But now, the way we are promoting this is that if you start doing this professionally with our team, with the International Networkers team, you can get a 64% profit from whatever you promote. And not only that, it's an opportunity that if you plant a seed in someone, that person is going to do the same thing. That's how you get the freedom. Today we see thousands of people here in New Jersey that one day they were shown that opportunity, and today it's growing that seed in their heart. Now, what does the Esberg say about network marketing? That was one thing. That was the first thing I started doing when I saw this opportunity. I said it's a great thing, but me personally, I have to research on it. I don't know you guys, but every time I get presented to something, the first thing I go is Google to the computer and see if this works. That's what I did. I didn't ask my parents because in that moment their economy wasn't very good. So I went to the people that knows about business, and I found this book, Why We Want You to Be Rich, where Robert Kiyosaki talks about if he loses everything right now in this economy, in this recession, he will do network marketing. Because network marketing is the perfect business for this era. Why he says that? Because network marketing doesn't require you that much investment from your pocket, and you can get income very fast. Now imagine you, who has a business here? Who knows about business? Who has a business? Nobody has a traditional business? Well, imagine yourself, if you open a business today here in Jersey City, if you want to open the same business in 107 countries, how much money you have to invest? To open 107 stores. Thousands of money. Let me tell you something. In this company, that's why network marketing today is growing, because the way network marketing grows is that you share something with someone, and that's your business. So that's why today we have over 700,000 people in 107 countries. Now, what benefits does network marketing offer you? Now, when I was presented to these, I was told that the income that I was going to get is an income that offers me freedom. I didn't understand what the guy was saying at that point. He explained to me the income that we get, the linear income. He told me, listen, the way we are told to work and create an income is changing time for money. I don't know if you guys know, but time is the most precious thing a human being has. Because if there's no time, there's no life. And unfortunately, I've seen old people that they actually realize that time is the most precious thing when people are 50, 60, 70s. Because they don't have more time to enjoy with their family. And that's what the system tells us. The system tells us that we have to work 30 to 40 years in order to retire. And retirement should be something to enjoy our life with the money that we get after we work. But I've seen people today that make $1,500 after retirement. The retirement check is about $1,500, $2,000, and they have to be like monkeys running around their kids' house because they don't have the money to live. It's not a bad thing, people, but after working 40 to 30 years to make that little bit amount of money, personally, I'm in my 20s, and that doesn't sound good to me. Working more 40 years in order for me to do the things that I want. Now, what it tells me that I have to work 8 to 12 hours daily, no question. Schedule time. That I need to work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and there's no question about it. And now that my income is limited, it tells me that your life is controlled by someone else. Unfortunately, it's like that. If we make a check of $1,000 every week, our life is going to be $1,000 every week. The food that we're going to eat is going to depend on it. The life that we're going to give our kids is going to depend on it. So if you think about it, we are all free. We live in a time that everybody's free. That was in the 1800s, in the 1900s. Today we live in a world where everyone is free. But think about something. If tomorrow you wake up and you want to go somewhere else, if you want to go to Europe, if you want to move, can you do it? You have the freedom to do it? Are you able to do it? No, because we have an income that we depend on it. And if we don't show up to work, unfortunately, we don't make money. Now, let me tell you something. I was told that if I stay with my linear income and I started building something in my free time, for example, today I work 9 to 5. What I'm doing today is building my residual income. That residual income, some people make it already. You guys know artists, you guys know writers. For example, Shakira. Who knows Shakira? It's a very known singer. When she sang her, you guys know a good song from her?
Waka Waka.
Waka Waka. When she recorded that song, she had to do a good job. She had to spend time. Now, how much money have she made after she did that good job one time? She recorded that disc. She had made a lot of money. That's the way we can make money today in network marketing with 4Life. We started doing these in a flexible time, dedicating 1 to 2 hours. Here, it's like a second word for everybody saying we don't have time. There's no time. But if you start asking everybody, what's the last movie, what's the last show showing in the TV, everyone is going to tell you. But let me tell you something. If you take that unproductive time and you convert it into productive time, 2 to 5 years, you can have financial independence. You know what financial independence means? That you don't have to look at your bank account whenever you want to do something. You don't have to look at your bank account whenever you want to buy a house for your family. You don't have to look at a bank account whenever you want to travel around the world. And that income is unlimited. Because the income is not going to depend on you. It's going to depend on a team that you're going to start building in that free time. That after 2 to 5 years, money will cease to be a problem in your life. I don't know if you can think about that. Just go tonight to your house and just lie back. Talk to your wife, to your husband, about how you guys will feel time and money will cease to be a problem. Sometimes we even feel shame of talking about that because we think it's impossible. Let me tell you something. There's thousands of people today living that life. Now, what company makes this possible? We know that if we're going to join a company, if we're going to join a business, we need to select a good foundation. We have heard a lot of things from a lot of people, so we need to select a good company. Our company is called 4Life Research. It's a company developed by Davey and Bianca Lisenby. Our company has about 15 years on the market. I know, it sounds like a little kid, our company, but let me tell you a great thing about our company. These two people that you see here, these two people have over 35 years and knowledge about network marketing. They used to be financial advisors for companies that they took companies from bankruptcy into companies successful. Today, 15 years ago, they were able to found 4Life. Great thing about these people is not only their knowledge, is their heart. They started this company through network marketing because they wanted to get our product, TransFactor, to the house of everyone in this world. And today, they making that possible. I would like for you guys to give a round of applause to David and Bianca Lisenby. Another great thing that I like about this company is the service. These people give their heart to other people. I just heard last week that this company went for 2 years, David and Bianca Lisenby went to for about 2 years to Italy. They currently in Italy working with kids and families that don't have money. Because what they want is to give others what they didn't have before. Now, what acknowledgements our company had? Okay, let's get into details. What acknowledgements our company have had before? One company, we were one time in a magazine called Inc. 500. I don't know if you guys have heard about Inc. 500. Inc. 500 is a company that selects 20,000 companies and it measures how much growth it had in that first 5 years. 4Life in the first 5 years was there in the 15th place, only 5 years out of 20,000 companies, and we had a growth of about 6,108% growth in 5 years, meaning that year by year we had over 1,000% of growth, and that's not only happened in the first 5 years. Let me tell you something. Today, 4Life is growing amazingly. Every month. We're opening new markets, new countries, pretty much every few months. Today, we're at 4Life. You guys can see here our building in Utah. 4Life was founded in Utah. Today, we not only have one office in Utah, we have 23 offices around the world. And our product is going to families in about 107 countries. Now, what price will you put in your health? If I ask you today, what price will you put in your health? What will be your question?
Price.
There is no price.
There's no price. Okay.
What our company saw was that health is priceless. We not only have a supplement, we have a product who can give you the health that you need. In today's world, it's amazing how people are investing money in feeling better because of the stress, the lifestyle that we have, and our company have gone so far with our products, where they have patented a molecule called TransFactor. It's actually a molecule that gives knowledge to your immune system how to react and act towards any problem that attack your body. TransFactor is a product that you can only get it through 4Life, through a distributor. We have patents for all our products. So that tells you that this product, you're never going to see it in any Walmart, any stores. Also, great thing about our product, that is in the PDR. I don't know if there's doctors here, but the PDR is that book that the doctor can get products to suggest to other people. So whatever we're saying about the product is something true. If you want to go, you can do research, and you're going to see that our product is FDA approved. Another great thing about this product is that the way it works is that from a good immune system, it transfers good information to our immune system. The company has different products. One of the main products is this one, the TransFactor. It's a product that elevates your immune system 437% over the normal level. We know a lot of people today that have asthma, allergies, all those problems. It's because their immune system, it's fighting. It's not in good shape. But let me tell you something today. That if you start drinking this product, your immune system is going to be in a state where any problem that has your body is going to be able to fight it. Now the company has way way different products. We have about 90 products. I want to show you this great product. It's called Rio Vita. Who want to feel young? Who want to feel 10 years younger? Everyone. You guys see that I'm pretty young because I drink this product. I give it all out there, but I'm pretty young and I have a lot of energy because of this product. This product is also trans factor, but it has so many antioxidants that can help you for the anti-aging. You can feel about 10 years younger with this product because apart from giving you a good immune system, it's going to start giving you all the vitamins and minerals that you need for your body. Now, the company just launched last year a great product called Renewable. Who knows about Renewable? Listen. Renewable and Rio Vita, I don't know if you distributors know, but you mix these two products plus one that you guys know called Resume. We having fire with this product in the houses. This is a great product that the company just found. It has trans factor also, it has a molecule, and what it helps you in the things that it's actually giving people out there most problems, stress, bad way of eating, no exercise. That stress, if we go to the hospitals and we ask doctors, what's the main problem that's giving people cancer and giving people so many high blood pressure, sugar, all that is stress. This product helps you eliminate stress up to 67%. And the great thing with this is it helps you recover from the damage that you get in your body, in your cells, pretty fast. I personally don't sleep a lot at night because I'm young. I usually go to sleep at 2 in the morning. I wake up at 6, 7 in the morning.
Me too.
And sometimes you drink the Renewable.
Yes.
And sometimes I feel very tired during the day. But let me tell you something. If you start consuming this product with Rio Vita or another energy product from our company, you can start feeling way better because your body is going to be in a state where it can get more energy and natural energy. Because we know a lot of things. We know Red Bull, we know 5-hour energies, but it's not natural. This product doesn't give side effects. It's all natural. Now, I don't want to talk a lot about the products, but I just want to talk to you about another great product, Trans Factor Cardio. I think it's a great thing. It's like a gift from God. We know that a lot of people are having trouble with the heart. Even us young people, because of the stress and the energy drinks that we drink, we have heart problems.